So this is what we're dealing with today, okay? So continuing with our series, okay, this is going to be a very short training, very quick, straight to the point, right? So we start by looking at this image, the way belief, action, and results relate. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. See, belief influences action, which in turn influences your results. Then your results influence your belief, and it becomes a cycle that keeps revolving around itself among those three entities. If you have, if you have, if you do not believe in yourself, for example, then you will not take action. If you don't take action, you will not have results. Your lack of results will cause you to believe in yourself less, which will make you even take less action, and so on and so forth. However, if you believe in yourself, if you have positive belief in yourself, you will take action, however small. That action taken consistently over time with persistence, of course, as you correct your mistakes, as we discussed in the other video, will eventually lead to results. Those results will motivate you because now you will believe in yourself even more, which means you'll be motivated to take more action, and the cycle continues like that. So among these three, what can we tackle? Where should we start? Is it the action? Is it the results? Well, the results are what we want to achieve. So where should we start? Is it the action? Not really action, because if you don't believe in yourself, you can't have action. Where we should start, where we should join this cycle, this triad, is in belief. Okay? That's where we should start. Now, I want to let you know, you see, the reason why beliefs are important is because of this, whatever belief you hold onto will manifest itself. It will become a self-fulfilling prophecy, and that is the truth. Okay? It's just another way of saying, as a man thinketh, so is he. Out of the heart flow the wellspring of life, the wellsprings of life. Right? Gird your heart, for out of it flows the wellspring of life. Okay? As a man thinketh, so is he. All together. The belief that you hold on to will eventually manifest itself. It will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay? Now, generally, there are two kinds of belief. Empowering beliefs and disempowering beliefs. Now, empowering beliefs are the kind of beliefs that cause you, as I said, they cause you to take action. Empowering beliefs are the ones that motivate you. When you have an empowering belief, you are motivated because you believe in yourself all the more. So you are motivated, and what you do is you take action. Okay? They motivate you to take action. They give you a reason to act, even in the face of all sorts of troubles, even when the times are bad. Disempowering beliefs, on the other hand, what they do, they demotivate you. They don't give you a reason to take action. In fact, they give you a reason why you shouldn't take action. And as I have already shown you in this very first picture, empowering beliefs will cause you to take action, which will give you more results, which will empower your belief even more. Disempowering beliefs will cause you not to take action, which will give you no results or less results, which will disempower your belief in yourself even more. Okay? Good. So, two kinds of beliefs: empowering beliefs and disempowering beliefs. Okay? Now, this is what I want you to know. It takes as much energy to hold on to a disempowering belief as it does to hold on to an empowering beliefs. You've probably heard that saying somewhere, or somewhere you heard the saying, it takes as much energy to think big as it does to think small. It is the same thought energy, the same thought process. So if you're going to expend the same amount of energy, then why don't you use it towards empowering yourself? Why don't you use it towards holding on to empowering beliefs instead of disempowering beliefs? Am I making sense? I believe I am. Right? Now, where did these disempowering beliefs come from? They came from our upbringing, most likely from society, from home, okay, from school and from church. And we're going to analyze some disempowering beliefs. I'm going to share with you some disempowering beliefs that I have had, and how I have tackled them. And hopefully you will also do the very same thing, and you will most likely begin to empower your belief just as I did, and you will bring results. inevitably. Okay, so this is one belief that I had, especially concerning our business, network marketing. Now, when I first saw my opportunity with Reliance Motion Global, I did not know that people would be skeptical. I was not skeptical, not even a bit. I was in a place where I knew that I needed to change. I knew that I needed to do something, and I was willing to do whatever it took to change it. And I am in that place. And so I didn't think that people would be skeptical. In fact, when I got started, the first few people I invited, I thought they would be as fired up as I was. Only then that's how I met skepticism. Now the problem is, as I went on doing my business, I began to hold this disempowering belief that people are skeptical concerning the business of network marketing. Now, when I realized what I have just shared with you here, that whatever belief you hold on to manifests itself. It will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Here's the thing: whatever belief you hold on to will basically manifest itself. And so, in this particular scenario, what happened is, as I believed that people are skeptical concerning our business, I found myself attracting skeptical people. Okay, that's how it manifests itself. And so when I began to understand that my beliefs would would eventually manifest itself, I began to understand that the reason why I was not succeeding as much, because I'm telling you, the first year of my business, oh, let me not even talk about it. The first year of my business, second year was better. First year, let me not even talk about it. I realized that it was because I was holding on to disempowering beliefs. This particular one, people are skeptical. So I decided to create a belief for myself. Okay, because I realized that if I am to succeed, then I must begin by changing my belief from a disempowering one to an empowering belief. And this is what I decided to take as my empowering belief concerning that topic, even as I listened to many other trainers and through my personal development. And this actually ties up with what I spoke about in the previous video. Now, this is my belief, empowering belief. People know and accept that network marketing is a powerful business concept. They just have not yet had the opportunity to work with me. In fact, people are open-minded. That is the belief that I choose to hold on to. Now, you know what happens? I started holding on to this particular belief, and shortly after, some time after, I began to see some success. I began to sponsor. I began to, move products. Success began to come. And if you remember this particular picture, the very first one here, this empowering belief motivated me. It gave me a motivation. It motivated me to take action, believing that people have accepted. They just haven't found. They just haven't had the opportunity to work with me. And I began to take action. I began to talk to people about products. I began to talk to people about my business, my opportunity. I did it persistently. I did it consistently, and I did it without giving up for a given period of time. And I began to see results. I began to sponsor. Okay, I began to sponsor. Now, once I began to sponsor, I began to make some cash, and of course, that empowered my empowering belief. And I began to take more action, and that's what happened. Okay. Now, it's important also to understand that the belief that you hold on to will also spill over, will also duplicate itself onto your downlines or onto your champion. So if you hold on to the belief that people are skeptical, your champion will also become skeptical. I remember my upline, the one who sponsored me, was also quite a skeptical fellow. He believed that most people are skeptical. Okay, but I realized that, and I decided to hold on to this particular belief. And that's when I began to see results. As I speak to you today, this particular day, it's been quite a day for me because I have just sponsored someone into my business opportunity. And I know that I owe it to this decision that I made some time back to hold on to this empowering belief that people are open-minded and they have accepted that network marketing is a powerful business concept. They are just looking for the right person to work with. And I know that I am that right person. Okay. Looking at another belief, another disempowering belief. Many people say this, a lot, especially in our business. They say that I cannot find anyone who is motivated. And I see when you hold on to this belief, it robs you of a reason to work your business. It robs you of a reason to take action. You will not talk to anyone about your business. You will not talk to anyone about your products. And as a result, what do you expect? You will have no results. Because if you don't talk to anyone, there's no one who will know about your business, no one will get started in your team, no one will buy your products, you will have no results. And when you have no results, you magnify your disempowering belief. Okay? Yet it's just because you started by holding on to that belief. So again, same concept, same principle. I decided to hold on to an empowering belief, and this is what I decided to hold on to. People are actually motivated. That's the truth about people. People are motivated. People want success. People want financial freedom. People want to leave a legacy of positive change. People are looking for something better. Now, as much as I say this, the truth is, yes, there are people who are unmotivated. It's true. There are people who are not motivated. There are people who would rather not do anything about their lives. They exist. But my point, here's my point. If you hold on to this particular empowering belief that people, that that you cannot find anyone who's motivated, guess what will happen? You will attract those unmotivated people to you. Are we together? Okay. However, in the same breath, by the same token, by the same breath, as much as there are people who are not motivated, there are also people who are self-motivated. They only need to be shown what to do, and they will self-motivate themselves. If you hold on to this particular belief that is displayed in front of you, guess what? You will attract those motivated people. So it's all a matter of what belief you will hold on to firmly, regardless of the circumstance. And believe me, things will change. As I shared with you during the previous video, if you expect the best, you will get the best. If you expect the worst, you will get the worst. You will achieve the worst. If you think in negative terms, you will get negative results. If you think in positive terms, you will achieve positive results. We're together. Another belief, another disempowering belief. I used to think to myself that I am not a very good leader, especially because I initially failed in my business. The very first person who got started in my business got started after 8 months of my launching my network marketing business. Okay, that's just a snippet of my first year in network marketing. And so I used to look down on myself, and I used to think to myself, maybe I'm not really cut out for this. Maybe I'm not really cut out. Maybe I'm not the best person for this. It looks like this business is not for me. I'm just grateful that I had irrational faith in myself, pig-headed determination and persistence to hold on even in the absence of any reason to hold on. And that is what has made me what I am. I realized that I hold the power to determine my results, and it all started by holding on to an empowering belief. And this is what I decided to hold on to in my empowering belief. I said to myself that my initial failure in the business, my network marketing business, makes me an amazing leader. Why? Because I can now guide others through failure towards their success. The fact that I initially failed in my business gives me the moral authority to guide someone who fails in their business initially to their success. It gives me the chance to inspire them. And therefore, that makes me a better leader, a leader who is better than someone who never had to struggle in their business. And so that's the empowering belief. Now this particular belief would make me, it would, instead of, okay, this disempowering belief would keep me from talking to people about my business. I would not prospect. I would not, because I would look down upon myself. I would not even invite or anything. But this particular belief encouraged me, and it would make me talk to people more. You see, as I said, your belief influences your action. Your action will bring results. If your empowering belief influences you to take action, which leads to results, which empowers your empowering belief even more. All right, together. Let's look at another belief about money. Okay, this is another lie that has been fed into our minds, and I touched on this in the previous video. All rich people will go to hell. Now, I'd like you to. When I look at my Bible, I know that Abraham was a billionaire, was a millionaire. When I look at Solomon, a millionaire he was. I look at Job. Job, the one who God was actually was willing to bet his own reputation with Satan, according to the Bible. you know, because Satan came to God and provoked him. The only reason why Job is righteous is because you've blessed him so much. Take away his blessing and he will curse you to your face. And God was like, I know my servant. Okay. Now, my best example is the story of that Jesus gave, you know, the story of Lazarus and the rich man. We all know the story. Lazarus was, okay, the rich man was rich. Lazarus used to sit outside his gate and he would always wait for the leftovers and fight with them. The dogs, they both died. Lazarus went to Abraham's bosom and the rich man went to hell. The paradise of that story is Abraham's bosom. Now, we all know that Abraham is a rich man, was a rich man. The question I ask you is this: if Abraham was rich, and if all rich people go to hell, then why is Abraham not with the rich man in this story? Now again, because according to that story, some people think that Lazarus went to heaven because he was poor. But if Abraham was rich, then why does he end up in paradise? In fact, in the story, and this is not some story by some prophet or some normal man, this is a story by Jesus himself. Okay? Now, in this story, Abraham, who we know is a millionaire, is not with the rich man in hell. All right? In fact, the paradise of that story has been named after Abraham himself. It's actually called Abraham's bosom. So is it true that all rich people will go to hell? Rhetoric for you to answer. Okay? So these are just some of the lies that have been put into our minds. And if you hold on to this particular belief that all rich people will go to hell, you will not find reason to make money. In fact, you will hold on to the idea that making money must be evil, and that you should, you should stay away from money. No wonder Christians are poor. You know, unfortunately, Christians have glorified poverty, yet poverty is not the birthright of human beings. Why would God create you to be poor? How much of a sadist is God? Yet he owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, as the Bible says. And why would he withhold his own riches from his own children? Doesn't make sense. Is God that much of a sadist? God wants you to prosper. Even the Bible says, as your soul prospers, so your body must also prosper. Are we together? So dismantle that this disempowering belief. This is what I chose to believe. Ecclesiastes, and I'm actually quoting a scripture. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 19 says that money answereth all things. Even watching this video, you've used money. You know, waking up this morning, if you woke up, you took breakfast, that was money. The clothes you're wearing, that was money. The house you're living in, that was money. Huh? The only thing in this world that is free is the oxygen we breathe. Otherwise, everything else has money attached to it. If you have money, then you're able to do anything. Money is not evil. It's the love of money that's evil. So money is not evil. Money can clothe the naked. It can feed the poor. It can do lots of things, especially, of course, if it's in the right hands. Now, that's a story for another day. But as I said, this training is meant to be concise and straight to the point, right? So this is the empowering belief I decide to hold on to, that money answereth all things, okay? And that my God is the source of money, right? Good. Now, as I finish this training, as I conclude this training, what I'd like to let you know is this. Again, I emphasize the fact that the belief that you hold on to will eventually become manifest. It'll become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So together. Why is that? Because of the statement that is displayed before you. We will be committed to remaining consistent with what we believe. Okay? So if you hold on to a disempowering belief, for example, if you tell people that people are skeptical, your subconscious mind will always find ways to sabotage anything that goes against that particular belief. Okay? So the answer, so what you need to do is you need to start training your subconscious mind so that your subconscious mind can start believing in empowering beliefs. And that comes through personal development, listening to positive audios, reading books on personal development and self-improvement, and of course about business. Over time, if you do it long enough, you'll find that your mind is slowly changing for the better. And when you hold on to the empowering beliefs, as I've already shown you, your actions you will take action, and your actions, if 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 if, if done with persistence and resilience and perseverance over a given period of time, you will get results which will empower your empowering beliefs even more. Together, it's a good feeling. I can't emphasize it. After a long time, I've finally sponsored someone from Kakamega. uh, I'm feeling awesome. I want to sponsor again. All right. Again, I repeat this sentence: what we believe, whatever belief you hold on to, will manifest itself. It will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you must make sure that you are careful what you hold on to. All right. Okay. Now your assignment is this: take time and analyze your beliefs and about yourself, about others, other people, about uh, your business. You know, determine which of those beliefs are the disempowering beliefs, and finally start the process of replacing those disempowering beliefs with empowering beliefs. And that is now where personal development comes along, attending training comes along. Whenever there's a Zoom training, whenever there is a physical training, listening to positive motivation comes in through the process of training. Associating with people who also are holding on to empowering beliefs is also important, because birds of a feather flock together. Okay, so those are some of the steps you can take towards reversing the negativity that's within your subconscious mind. And believe me, your results will come. Again, choose empowering beliefs over disempowering beliefs, and things will always be better for you. Okay? Why? Because your beliefs influence your action or lack of action, which will either give you results or not. Lack of results will magnify your disempowering beliefs. Results will magnify your empowering beliefs, and the cycle will continue on and on and on. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you conquer your fear, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, without wasting much time, as I said, it's been quite a short training. And again, I close by giving you that assignment. I give you that assignment, and I close by my small parting shot. Hold on to your empowering beliefs. Forget the disempowering beliefs. And if you hold on to them, the empowering beliefs, you will be amazed at what you can accomplish. You have greatness within you. You have greatness within you. Let no one else tell you otherwise. The greatest challenge you'll face is the enemy that's within. There's an African proverb that says, if there's no enemy within, then the enemy with outside cannot conquer us. All right? So start with the enemy within, your subconscious mind, that negative subconscious mind. Begin reversing the negativity. Listen to audios, read books, attend trainings. Whenever you hear there's a training going on, take heed and listen to it. Then, of course, take action, implement it. You will get results, believe me, if you are persistent in your action. And I'll say it for the last time. Your action will, in turn, empower your empowering beliefs. Okay? So my final statement is this: what separates those who succeed from those who don't succeed is action. Take action. Take action. And with that, we've come to the end of this training. Let's conquer the world together, because we can. This is Dr. Otieno signing out. Have a good one.